Lovely to see you all. I know there's several of you on. Rachel, thank you for joining. Cecilia, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Danielle from no, Morpeth, not Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Carol, who might no, she's not still in Devon. I think you might be back home now. Julia from your new home. I'm assuming still in the Northwest. And Carmen. Oh, Pamela, hello. Amy, got to stay in the loop. Can't keep this girl away. Can't keep this girl away. Definitely. Breakfast for you. It's 12:15. Carol, what are you talking about? I'm out and about. The screen is black. Hopefully get connected. We can see you. I said we can see your words, Rachel.
Yeah.
Listen, we've literally just unpacked the car. We got back about 8 o'clock, I think, last night. And decided we didn't have the energy.
No.
And a large gin and tonic was calling, and you know us well. So that's what we did. But we agreed to come back this morning and unpack and that was definitely the right thing, because we did it with enthusiasm this morning as opposed to just sheer knackeredness last night would have been yesterday. Hi Marie, nice to see you. And we kind of said it might be, hi Jan, thank you for joining. We thought, and Jackie, hello Jackie, we missed you in Edinburgh, darling. But we thought we've had such a fab week. And I don't know, I haven't asked you, do you feel knackered?
No, I still feel a bit buzzy actually. I think it might hit me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or later this afternoon when I leave you. But no, I'm still on quite a high.
Good.
I think.
Good.
Yeah.
No, I feel good. I feel good actually. Excited. I'm not gonna lie, we went into the road trips and I'll always be honest, a tad anxious that the numbers. Hi Heather, lovely to see you. But the numbers for the road trip were down in both venues compared to May, both Edinburgh and London. And you kind of think, oh, why is that then? And we've had a slowish start to the season. Thank you, Rachel. And kind of thinking, we got this wrong, we got this right. Anyway, we've put all of that to bed.
We have put all of that.
We're feeling not overconfident, but we're feeling good. I know, Judy, we're gutted that you couldn't make it too. But we will see you soon. But Edinburgh, the Gleneagles Townhouse was just fabulous. Worth 3 days on the road, in all honesty, because that's what it was for us. And then we kind of got back, dispatched orders as much as we could on Thursday. And then we were in London all day yesterday.
Right.
We were joined by our new kid on the block, Amy, who Linda had said to her, just choose whatever you want to wear. And if I had put money on it, the last thing I'd have put Amy in was my choice, was that dress.
Yeah.
But she just said, no, this is what I'd love to wear. I feel really comfortable. And it's fair to say she looked absolutely sensational.
Yeah, she did.
And she was comfortable. And many of you know, I met Amy at our local pub. So funny enough, after we got back yesterday, guess where we headed? For a gin and tonic. So Amy, who normally doesn't dress down, but she's normally very well covered, shall we just say, for the pub. Hi, Janet. And she walked in and you could see the locals going, who's that?
Just thought,
Amy, you look fabulous. And she did.
She did.
Yeah, 21 years old, wearing a dress from this brand filled my heart, let me tell you. So Amy's mum's in South Africa and she lives with her grandparents here, and she was posting pictures on her family WhatsApp group. So the whole Peters family adored the way their daughter, granddaughter, niece, whatever looked yesterday. Anyway, so it was lovely to have her with us.
Yeah.
And it was good. Hi to Janet as well. Thank you. So we just thought we'd jump on today and just give some reflections, because that's what we do. And I think generally it's what you like, because as you know, it's very much from the hip. There's no BS here. We kind of just say it as it is. So venues were brilliant. the most incredible 2 days.
Yeah.
Edinburgh special. I think I'm falling in love with Edinburgh. And London was just lovely. I mean, it was fewer people, but it just gave. Anyway, I'm going to say that's my bit of feedback. Oh, thank you. The compliment and affirmation, you deserve it. Thank you, my love. So Linda's going to talk through. I think, is that right? I've forgotten. Da, da, da. Oh no! On the way down from Edinburgh, give me a nudge. Sorry,
That's right.
we went to see an old friend of ours, a very dear friend called Sharon, who came to the Edinburgh event last time. Couldn't make it this time, but invited us. Oh, thank you, Danielle. That's so kind. Um, she asked us to pop in on our way home. And years ago, Sharon was a stylist for us, and she's got so many. She's got such a good network of where she lives in Haddington. I think I've said that.
Yeah.
In near the borders.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we left some pieces with Sharon and just said, see what happens, see how you get on. So when we got to the pub last night, we got a message from Sharon to say she'd already started selling. It was going really well. And actually, could I dispatch these pieces to her? So Linda and I going, oh my God, I hope we've got everything. But it was what we wanted to say was, having had the wonderful day on Tuesday and then popped in to see Sharon, within 5 minutes she was modelling it, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah.
And she's 5'9", 5'10". She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
And she just looks stunning. And what she actually said was, she said, this collection is fabulous. I think she actually said, I think it's your best yet. I think she said that.
Yeah.
So we came away with full hearts.
Yes.
Because it really endorsed what you and I felt from the very beginning of this season. And furthermore, she backed it up yesterday when she told us how many units she'd sold. So that's brilliant. And it just gives us some thoughts about a potential ambassadorial role for what we're doing. But anyway, more of that later. It's one of our initiatives. Best collection yet. Thank you, Danielle. So we did that, and you go next.
Yeah.
In terms of your feedback.
It was my feedback. So again, I just thought the whole experience was absolutely amazing. And it's interesting because people say, "Oh gosh, you must be so tired," and you must, and I kind of replied and said, "No, because this is what it's all about for us. We have the most amazing fun when we're in Italy. We work so incredibly well together, and I feel very blessed for that. But when we're actually out and we're with you, that's what it's all about. So when we see you put something on and your face lights up, or you're like, oh, now I hadn't thought about that. And there's the very friendly, very lovely banter going on. That's what it's all about for me. And what I thought was really lovely, I mean, I think lunches this time were much more about just friends chatting. So we didn't do quite as much delving, because we've done a lot of that in May.
Insight and research.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, but just sitting around the table and listening and hearing. I mean, it was Nelda yesterday saying what a safe, and I know we keep talking about this, but for Nelda to say, it's such a safe space, it's such a comfortable, enlightening, it's just such a lovely experience for us as much as you. But yeah, I mean, highlights for me, and and seeing my jacket rapidly disappearing. So some of the new pieces, I kept saying to Nayna,
well, she's off. I'm just
how many of those have we sold now? Because I'm now thinking, I don't think I'm even at the bottom of the list. I think I've been knocked off.
Yeah.
So I might be sweet talking Franco.
Yeah, exactly.
If there's any more. So yeah, I think for me, the whole experience of it, of being with you and seeing your faces light up, putting things on and saying, oh, I never thought about that. So, as much as we do this amazing job when we do what we think we do it. Yeah, that was a little bit, wasn't it? But when we do the we need to talk about, there's nothing quite like touching and feeling. for me, having done that since I was knee high to a grasshopper, that's always the buzz for me.
Yeah.
And you certainly didn't disappoint.
No, you didn't. And if anything, as I said at the beginning, we were getting slightly anxious after the first round of Zoom calls. I say the first, and we've only done one set, but anyway, because it just felt like the orders were a bit slower coming in than we thought, than we are used to. Let's say that. And then you start to panic and think, have we got this wrong? Although in our hearts we felt we hadn't, and we don't say that with any arrogance.
No.
We just know that the colours are right, and the shapes are very us. And I think I was talking to Claire yesterday, and she said that I said to her, I said, I think what we'd come to realise is that it was almost too much choice too quickly.
Yeah.
Because, and also these are considered purchases, you know. So what people are saying to us is that, you know, I could buy 20 pieces, but in reality, I'm going to have to buy 3 or 5. And therefore, that just takes some thought as to which 3 or 5 it's going to be and how that's going to work with your wardrobe. Because as you know, we always encourage you to think about, we always encourage you to think about how this works with current.
Yeah.
So this isn't about disposable clothing, as you know. So that for me was the most reassuring. I promise you, I drove home yesterday thinking, okay, that's fine. Calm down, Nayna. We're good. We're all good. And there's more to come. And when I say there's more to come, what I mean by that is there's 2 or 3 things that we just wanted to let you know are happening. First of all, we are doing our phase 2 shoot on Tuesday. That said, as Carol knows, because we had a conversation this week, the actual number of options in phase 2 is tiny. Really tiny. So we have got a couple of ladies coming in. Dee's coming back, gorgeous Dee. Lovely, one of my dearest friends, Debs, who couldn't make the last shoot, is coming along. And she just brings a bundle of joy and energy into any room. So yeah. And then this time we've given Carol and Dave a day off, bless them. We said it wasn't worth them coming all the way up from Pembrokeshire to shoot about 15 pieces. So Florence is going to do it. She's got a burgeoning appetite to do photography. And we just thought, okay, minimal risk, let's give it a go. So she's going to do that. Linda and I are going to jump on set occasionally. Definitely going to get Florence. And even Amy's volunteered. So I think, hi Barbara, lovely to see you. So it'll be a bit different, and I don't know, it could be chaotic, it could be fun, but definitely fun. But we're just going to show the clothes on, as we always do, on different bodies and how to wear. And all being well, because there are so few images, we will. I'm pretty certain. Well, we hope, fingers crossed, that we'll launch the new version of the lookbook a week today. So you'll see that. And we're not going to do Zoom calls this time. And we're going to do a long form video going through the collection, and we'll post that out on Substack. It'll have to be Substack because we can't put that duration of a video onto Instagram or email. So Substack is where you'll see it. And we'll take it from there. So we're very excited about next week. Secondly, and I mentioned this to some of the ladies yesterday, I'm very conscious that by changing the date of the London venue, there are a number of ladies who just messaged, say, I'm really sorry, but I can't now do it, which is absolutely fair enough. And that's the risk that we took. But we did last November have a Hope at Home event. On 2 days, a Thursday and a Saturday, and it was like a drop-in, and we had such good fun. Mentioned it to some people yesterday, so even hello Corinne, I hope I've spelt that correctly, thank you for joining. We mentioned it to some of the ladies who were with us in London yesterday, many of whom said, oh yeah, definitely come into that. So, and obviously we're going to post about it to let people know who weren't there yesterday. Judy's determined to be there. I know, darling, you will be. I think there's actually a train load coming from North London. Thank you, Janet. It was fabulous.
Oh,
It was. But there's a real contingent of North Londoners who I think are going to get together, get the train, and then it's unlimited fizz, which is. So we're definitely going to do Hope at Home in December, and we're talking about the 4th and the 6th. So both dates, Thursday and Saturday, whichever works best for you. And then we're hoping that you've seen our new email today that's gone out, which Amy designed for us, thank God, on the knitted triangle, which I'm not going to bore you with it. Have a look at the email. Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
But if judging by the reaction yesterday, and we only had it yesterday, it didn't arrive in time for Edinburgh. So sorry, Edinburgh ladies, we didn't leave you out. It just wasn't in the building, whereas it had arrived on Wednesday, I think. And we had a good, fantastic reaction to them. So yeah, let us know what you think. Yeah. And that's it. I think we said we wanted this to last no more than 15 minutes. Seen it, love it. Thank you, Judy.
That's good.
I think that's it, isn't it?
I think it is. I think we've done. Yeah.
Well, so just to finish, and there's something I should have added really, the joy of yesterday, and Linda said it brilliantly, was just being together and just being able to hug and to chat and to giggle. Sorry, Mary. I'm sorry you won't be able to make it. It was just a joy. And please know that, you give us energy. Definitely. I know you feel we give a lot, and we do because we enjoy it.
Yeah.
But we also feed off your energy and your love, frankly, because that's how it feels. I agree, Danielle. We love the Hope community at all.
We do.
Massively.
We do.
Which is why there's several of us traipsing back up to Edinburgh on the 28th of November for Danielle's very exciting book launch. So the Hope community will be there shouting from the sidelines to support you, Danielle.
And I think, given what a few people said in London yesterday, but there might be a few people from down south joining the Edinburgh gang for the road trip next year.
I know,
So you never know.
Yeah. Bo said, who I was sat next to, she'd never been to Scotland.
No, just a couple of us saying, so they might come for that.
Yeah, that so rather than go to a London venue. Sorry, darling. Rather than go to a London venue, they're going to come to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Which I think is fab. So we are literally bringing women across the country together.
We are.
And Janet's you're coming to Edinburgh. Are you coming on the 28th, Janet, I think? Oh. Darling, Danielle, we're doing it because we want to. And also, and I'm trying to find out that apparently there's 2 places in Edinburgh that are brilliant cocktails. So I have some inside information on that. So Danielle, because I think your event finishes about 3:30ish, so I would suggest that for those of us who haven't got a train or a plane to catch that day, that we go for cocktails. Obs.
Sounds like a good plan. Sounds a very good plan.
All right, my darlings, we are going to have the rest of the day off and tomorrow. But then we're going to be sending out London orders tomorrow. And
Monday.
Thank you, Janet. Okay, of course, as a fellow coach and author. I forgot that. Well, let us know when your book signing is, Janet, and we'll be there, definitely. Rent a crowd. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Absolutely.
Lots of love. Bye. Oops, I'm doing that, and I should be doing that.